There we go. Hey, thanks for coming. I am excited that you're here, and I'm excited to announce the Health Facilities Council has approved Phase 1 of our three-phase replacement project here at MMSC. Phase 1 is a $35 million replacement of our outpatient services primarily. That includes outpatient surgery, which will mean a transition of 4 of our ORs from this current campus to the outpatient center. We will also add 2 endoscopy suites. We'll move our outpatient rehab center from its location on South Center Street. That center will also have wound care and hyperbaric chambers once we get those done. Outpatient imaging will move. So will a medical clinic designed for urgent care, and our outpatient lab services will move as well. So the offsite campus is on about 30 acres of green space here within the city of Marshalltown at the intersection of highways 14 and 30. Will be very accessible to our rural community, so we're excited about that location. Groundbreaking will happen in spring of 2014. We expect to open that facility sometime in early to mid-summer of 2015. You can see some of our concepts of what our facility will hopefully look like from the outside, something along those lines. These are concept drawings. This is the phasing of the project. Phase 1 we described. Phase 2 is our hope that we can open a cancer center. That would require another approval from the Health Facilities Council. By no means is that a certainty. That will take some real work on our part to make that happen. And then Phase 3 will be the relocation of the rest of this campus, the emergency department, cardiac cath lab, all the inpatient units. We will leave the downtown location, see a concept of what that location could look like, perhaps some residential housing, some water features. The one thing that we will not do is leave this campus abandoned. We will be responsible corporate citizens in what these 7 acres will look like once we leave. With that, I would open it up to questions, and we'll go from there.
Questions people may ask, well, why can't we just update the existing facility and just keep everything right here? What would you say?
Chuck, that's a great question. And we looked at that. Over the last 3 years, to kind of rewind a little bit, the board had the administration go through a strategic planning process. Part of that process was a facility review. What we learned in the study of this campus is that it would take us $30 million just to get this campus up to where we need it, including the plumbing and the electrical and the heating and ventilation, without improving the patient experience. This building was designed during an inpatient era of healthcare, and we tried to modify it, make things work. So for $30 million, we could make this building nicer, but it wouldn't improve the patient experience.
Are you also, and I don't know this for sure, are you also landlocked? I mean,
Absolutely.
Does this offer you more space?
I think that's the second part of the answer to your original question. This parcel of land is 7 acres. As you know, we're divided by Main Street, which is a county highway. Highway 14 runs this way. And then Church Street is a main east-west corridor. For us to even begin to try to make this campus work better, we're talking years of conversations with the city, the state, the county, and millions of dollars of non-value added investment. So 7 acres versus the 30 acres. We need a minimum of 30 acres to do what we want to do, to have expandability for this campus, to be able to do things that we need to do in the future.
And what kind of modern healthcare would come with these new phases and with these new buildings?
Well, I think the primary thing what we're talking about is the efficient delivery of care. Our understanding, and I think most of them have been patients, we don't value waiting for care. We don't value navigating long hallways to get to services. And in our current environment, you know, I think Gina in her testimony, she was able to describe that some of our patients walk the length of 2 football fields from the time they leave handicap parking to where they get to the services they need. And this is in an effort, we've tried to move services closer to the front door. It's not like we said, hey, let's build things as far away as we can from where people need them. We are limited by our facility. A new facility will allow us a more efficient, patient-friendly, provider-friendly environment that people just, quite frankly, have come to expect.
So the land would be kind of across from MCC then, that
Mhm.
kind of area there? Okay,
It is, it's kind of tucked in there right next to and behind R.S. Stover, where
okay.
that building is.
Great.
Hey, thanks for coming up.
Feel free to look at the blueprints and ask